is Rainbow Abegg. Welcome to my channel. I have a message today for fathers with Father's Day coming up. A little bit of a tribute, but also a call to know how important you are and to show up and sparkle your own dad magic. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. I really want to get these messages out to people and help make the world a better place. And the message today is very important. It's about dad magic and how to be an important dad. Know that you are important because you're a dad. And let's get this part of our society strong. Dads, we need you. I feel like a lot of messages that maybe parents get, not just dads, is that they're inadequate and that what they have to offer is never maybe quite enough. Now this might be you being just tough on yourself and having high expectations, but it could also be what you've been taught and your conditioning, and the marks could feel really high, or maybe the conditioning and role modeling you saw was that the bar was pretty low. And so the call to action is you're important, you have great gifts to give the kids in your life or the kids you influence. So I'm encouraging you to show up and give that sparkle because we really do need you in the world. My parents divorced when I was very small, and my mom later remarried, and this man was not in many ways what you might consider a real involved dad. I think he lacked some important skills, but he had a really good heart. And with all of his flaws, I felt like, as the kid in me, I needed a dad. And so I just sort of pushed myself on him. And I was like, I need you as a dad. I need a dad. And he didn't really interact really deep with a lot of people, but he did let me connect with him. And he wasn't super great at remembering holidays, and so he would forget my mom a lot. And I started noticing this, so I started telling him, let's go shopping. Now, I'm not saying it's good to put a kid in that role, but I just naturally could see things to navigate. So I would take him shopping so my mom would get her gifts. And one day I came home and on my bed was this necklace. And he had left me a note thanking me for teaching him how to shop and how to remember people. So I've always valued this necklace, that was the gift that he went out and got. So fathering is not necessarily the genetic encodement that you're passing on, but the influence, the teachability. I love that he could learn from me and I could learn from him. And I think that's the essence of being a dad. It's a beautiful exchange. You have something to offer. I want you to do a little self-evaluation and maybe name 3 things that you're good at, something that you know, and something that you could teach to a child. This might be your child, and maybe a stepchild. It may be a child that you just, an uncle, somehow you engage with the child. What are your 3 strengths that you can teach to that child? You might know bird watching, you might know how to fish, you might be really great at picking out books to read. You might be really good at being able to take an afternoon and lay in a hammock and enjoy some kind of relaxation. Our society doesn't always value just that quiet time. So what is it that you have to offer? Think of your 3 strengths that you can pass on to the next generation. There's something you have to teach. You may even have little bits of wisdom that you have to pass on that you're not even aware are so important. I was getting this new weed whacker all set up, and it was kind of too heavy for me, and my guy was helping me with the yard, and he was talking to his dad, and over the phone his dad said, oh, if you have a strap that goes on a suitcase, those work really great to clip onto a weed whacker. And so my guy set that all up and it worked beautifully. And that really impressed me, that was such a small little tidbit of knowledge, made a big difference for yard work. But those are the kind of things that you have to offer. Big things, little things, support, yes, maybe paying for college, sure. But what are the little things that you can show up and do? If you read a page a day in one book, you would finish the book. You would collect that, you would complete that. So don't underestimate the small things, the bits of knowledge, wisdom, humor, stories. Teach children. We all learn through stories. Find your story and teach it to a child today. The one thing I would encourage dads to do is keep working on yourself. Keep gaining your confidence and your self-esteem. Anything that you do to heal yourself will actually bloom into the lives of your children. Most of us have control issues. Learn not to sweat the small stuff. Maybe you get a little more organized. Maybe you get that honey-do list done. But there are things that you can do where you don't have to just be focused on the negative parts of you, but this is the building blocks for your life. Show your kids that you can create a life and you can overcome. Teach them resilience. And also, what is the message of your life? You can craft out what is the message for your life and then create for them your legacy statement. But first, know for yourself, why are you here? Healthy men need a purpose. Step into that purpose and teach it to a child. Men have such potential for wonder and good in the world. I believe the world is full of good men and good dads. I just want you to take into your own heart your importance and be able to share that with the world. I'm really grateful and want to extend gratitude today for the dads that have made a difference. The man of my life helps my kids, supports my kids, teaches my kids, and I really appreciate Lonnie and his great example and for the love that he has for his own children. They make a difference, men make a difference. For the grandfather figures, for uncles, for men that I work with that show up and really learn about themselves and serve their families or want to build a family and have that integrity because why? They're willing to show up. So you're going to find out your 3 strengths and you're going to start sharing them and pass those on. And you're going to write out a statement for yourself of your purpose so that you're clear on that. And then you're going to start sharing. Share from a place of imperfection. You don't have to be perfect to be a great guy or to be a great dad. And take in the gratitude. Just know at least this is one voice telling you thank you for showing up, thank you for being you. Even if you feel like you're undeveloped, hey, the way's up. So enjoy Father's Day. Thank you for your gifts to the world, and let's share the love. And for the women listening to this, give your guy a big hug and a lot of gratitude. Men do not want to disappoint their women, and they need to know the things they're doing make a difference. So show up, be a builder in their hearts as well. Have a great day. Blessings.